The following is a presentation of KJAM Sports.
This is Bulldog Basketball on AM 1390. Today's game is brought to you by the KJAM Sportscasters Club.
Now let's head to the press box. It's the Bulldog pregame show
With the voice of the Bulldogs, Matt Gross.
And a good evening and welcome to Flandreau and the Bulldog pregame show, brought to you by Edward Jones Investment here on Dakota's Best, AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com. Madison boys basketball for you on a Friday night, a cold and windy Friday night here in Flandreau. Our pregame show, again, brought to you by Edward Jones. Find out how you can start saving for you and your family's future today. Contact the Weebies at Edward Jones in Madison. Madison boys coming off a loss that snapped a 3-game winning streak. Bulldogs are 5-3 now in the regular season after Tuesday's loss to the Vermilion Tanagers, a game in which looked a lot like the Lennox game that Madison played earlier this year. That was Madison's first loss against the Orioles at home. Kind of a slow offensive first half, but, you know, a competitive first quarter, I should say, where the Bulldogs led for a decent amount of that first quarter. And then the second quarter, Vermilion just turned up the intensity, especially on defense, and Madison was just not able to compete with that. The Bulldogs with a lot of lackadaisical passes led to a lot of turnovers, let Vermilion get out and run in transition. That game got away from them real quick. Then Madison kind of made their comeback at the end of the third quarter, start of the fourth, got it down to single digits, and then we saw Vermilion pull away. They hit 4 consecutive three-pointers in that fourth quarter of the Tanagers, a 12-0 run on 4 possessions. And Vermilion was able to put the ball game away as Madison fell to 5-3 on the regular season. I think just intensity and you know, willingness to play with some physicality is what the Bulldogs need. We've seen it in wins. We've seen the Bulldogs, run with tempo, be able to play tough inside, control the basketball, not turn it over. And in the losses, they've been pushed around a little bit. Madison also can sometimes get a little stagnant with their movements, and it can lead to some turnovers. So that's some of the things we look for as they come into this matchup with the Flandreau Flyers tonight. We're going to talk more about this game and what's coming up ahead for this and Flandreau in just a few minutes. But right now we take a quick break. Before we do, let's remind you that our game officials, the law on the court, brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection, who reminds all players, coaches, and fans to show officials the proper support and respect, because it's their participation that makes high school sports possible. We'll be back with more of your Edward Jones pregame show right after this on KJAM.
If you're like a lot of South Dakotans, you've made a purchase online for services or products and have had no issues. Unfortunately, scammers view the internet as their playground, and they're constantly deploying new scams to attempt to take your hard-earned funds. Fraudulent websites have grown by leaps. Consumers and businesses need to check all aspects of a website before making any type of purchase. Questions regarding this scam should be directed to South Dakota Attorney General's Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Tyler Weedy. Let's work together to help make sure your finances meet your unique needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Call us at 605-256-3550 to schedule an appointment.
What's your big picture?
To fix my fixer-upper.
If a great home is in your big picture, First Bank & Trust can help you navigate with local mortgage experts who make it easy. Find out how at bankeasy.com.
Hi, I'm Laura from Kinsley Funeral Home. My brother Andy and I are always here to help you make final decisions and arrangements for your loved ones no matter where you live. We have facilities in Salem, Hartford, Madison, and can provide services in Sioux Falls at Heritage Funeral Home. At Kinsley Funeral Home, we are always here to help guide you and explain the process so you and your family can make confident and informed decisions. Call Kinsley Funeral Home and let us help you with your funeral arrangements or explain the benefits of pre-planning. Kinsley Funeral Home, offering caring, compassionate services to Madison and the surrounding area.
Welcome back to Dakota's Best, AM 1390, and the Edward Jones Investment pregame show here on Dakota's Best, KJAM. Madison Bulldog boys here in Flandreau to take on the Flyers. The Bulldogs at 5-3 on the regular season thus far, and Flandreau comes into the matchup tonight with a record of 4-3. The Flyers started off their year with a win over Chester, then suffered a lopsided loss to a very good Hamlin team, 52-19. Beat Beersford, then lost back-to-back to two of the top teams in Class B boys basketball, Del St. Mary and Castlewood. Since then, 2 wins in a row for the Flandreau boys. Wins over Tri-Valley, 56-26, and Lakota Tech, 58-47. Madison boys again, a 3-game winning streak over Belfouche, Worthington, Minnesota, and Dubrick was snapped with that loss to Vermilion on Tuesday. After today, the Bulldogs will get about a week off. It'll be Thursday. Madison will be back at home taking on the Del Rapids Quarriers. And then Friday, maybe the toughest test on the schedule, Madison boys and girls travel to Sioux Falls to take on number 1 Sioux Falls Christian. Madison girls and Flandreau girls met up last night in Madison. Flandreau girls getting the better of that matchup. Madison girls will also have that game against Sioux Falls Christian next Friday, a doubleheader that we'll have for you here on Dakota's Best, AM 1390. You'll recognize a lot of the names in this game for Flandreau. Parsleys, well, they've been around for a while. Cody Kneebone, we've seen him and, some Kneebone players for a while. John Bersheim, another name that we've seen here in Flandreau over the years. So some familiar names in Flandreau. And a tough place to play. It's kind of traditionally been that for Madison boys and girls over the years in this tight confines of the Flandreau Gymnasium. National anthem coming up, and then we're going to have a look at your starting lineups for both these teams. So let's pause for the moment. We'll be back with your starting lineups after this. This is Dakota's Best, AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local, independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Call Kundert Williams in Madison today at 256-6608.
Well, we bring you back to Flandreau for a moment because, I forgot Flandreau does things backwards. They do the anthem after the lineups. That's not the way it's supposed to be. It ought to be a sin. Let's take a look at the starters for both these teams. We'll start with the Madison Bulldogs. Regular starting lineup we have seen throughout the season. Starting at the guards for Madison, Brody Cummins, a 6-foot junior, number 2, and Kason Crabtree, a 6'2 junior, number 3. To go along with the point guard, Shane Veenhoff, 5'11 junior, number 4. The forwards for Madison, Miles Schneider, a 6'3 junior, number 1. And Ben Brooks, the 6'9 senior, number 21. For Madison head coach Chad White, Jared Yonke, Preston Nordling are the assistants. Freshman boys came up short in a loss here earlier tonight. The JV boys picked up a win. Good comeback in the fourth quarter for the JV boys. They hit their free throws down the stretch to come away victorious in their game. So 1-1 so far in the rubber match coming up here in the varsity matchup. Let's take a look at the starters for the Flandreau varsity boys. Starting at the guards will be Paul Parsley, a 6'4 senior, number 2. Also at a guard is Micah Otto. He's a 6'2 senior, number 14. At a guard also you've got Alfie Henderson. He's a 6'1 senior, number 30. A forward is Luke Shepard, 6'5 junior, number 32. And rounded out the starting lineup for Flandreau is Xavier Bean, the 5'11 junior, number 4. Just double checking the numbers out there. Did that in a little odd order from what I had written down. But yes, Paul Parsley, Xavier Bean, Micah Otto, Alfie Henderson, and Luke Shepard. Starters for the Flandreau Flyers. Head coaches Brendan Shepard, Justin Clem, and Brendan Streitz are the assistants. Now we've got the national anthem coming up, so let's take our final break of the pregame show.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Today's housing market can move quickly. And that's why First Premier Bank has developed a streamlined mortgage process to move your financing through the system as efficiently as possible. From our convenient online application to the day you close, our mortgage bankers are committed to providing personal and responsive service. We want to make your home happen by making the mortgage process as easy as possible. Apply online at firstpremier.com/home. First Premier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Madison Regional Health is dedicated to keeping you in the game. Our expert team of physicians or physical therapists can treat your strain, sprains, or any injury that has you sidelined. Madison Regional Health also brings top orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine specialists to Madison every week. Get back to your favorite activities with the help of the specialists and staff at Madison Regional Health.
This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer.
Back here in Flandreau on AM 1390 KJAM and AmazingMadison.com. Those of you joining us on the video stream tonight, thank you very much. As we bring you back to the MDL broadcast booth, Madison boys in their road black uniform, Flandreau in the home white. It will be Luke Shepard and Ben Brooks ready to jump things up, get this contest underway here in Flandreau tonight. Ready to go. Tip is up. Controlled by Brooks and the Bulldogs. And we are underway here in Flandreau. Schneider with the basketball for the Bulldogs. Leaves it off for Cummins as Schneider goes down into the post. Grabs it. Double team comes. He's got to get it out of there. He's going to have the ball ripped out of his hands by Luke Shepard. And Flandreau will hand it off to Paul Parsley now. He'll sprint across by Veenhoff and bring it into the front court for the Flyers. Otto on a drive right side, stops with Schneider out in front of him, then passes between the circle. Parsley again. Parsley pass backs to Otto. Nearly lost a handle on it. Brody staying right with him, but Otto controls. Hand off to Parsley again. Outside, good ball moving into the corner for a Henderson three, and it's good. And a 3-0 lead for Flandreau. Bulldogs working quickly. They try to push tempo up the floor, but Flandreau gets back and sets up the defense. Brody was trying to get by everybody, sprinting down the floor after the made basket. Here's Brooks in the corner. First touch of the ball game for Ben. He'll drive baseline and tiptoes it, and he got fouled. A little push foul by Xavier Bean, the 5'11 guard, with the foul. Ben, good idea. You got a 5'11 guy on you. Ben stands 6'9". Maybe I should try to take him down into the post. Bulldogs will inbound to the baseline here. Veenhoff looking for somebody. Lobs it towards Schneider inside. Little catch and shoot all in midair. And he puts it in. First 2 points of the ball game for Madison goes to Miles Schneider. And it's a 3-2 Flandreau lead here. We're very early on the Farmers Egg Center scoreboard. Bulldogs into the front court. Flandreau. Bean nearly threw it away. Luke Shepard controls. Right side for Otto, guarded by Schneider. Here's Parsley now. Parsley on the attack to the block. Turns and fades it away from 10 feet. Shot no good. Schneider in the air, grabs the rebound. And now ahead to Brooks for the Bulldogs. Ben for Brody. Straight away. A 3-ball. Got it. Brody Cummins from downtown. And the Bulldogs take the lead. It's 5-3 here in the early going. Bean on the handoff to Parsley. Lost it. Out of bounds. Yes, turnover on Flandreau. Good ball pressure that time. Veenhoff and Brody providing the pressure. And nearly got a straight steal. Instead, they'll just take the turnover. Madison will walk this one up into the front court. Brody looking down low into the block for Ben, then gets it back to Brody in the corner. Brody on the drive. Back out for Ben. Ben now trying to drive one-on-one with Shepard on him. Reversed over to the corner on the left side for Schneider. Schneider had it knocked out of his hands out of bounds. Flandreau keeps ending up with that matchup. Xavier Bean against Ben Brooks. That's who they're matching him with man-to-man. That's an interesting call. 5'11 on 6'9 when you've got Shepard out there. Long pass inbounded to Brody. Boy, I would go back down to that post real quick if I were Madison. Here's Schneider. Now a catch for Crabtree. I thought he was going to take that shot. They reverse it, go to Ben in the corner. Gets it back. Wienhoff for a corner three, no good. Brody gets a rebound. Did not get it back up in time. It'll be a shot clock violation. If Flanders' plan is to come double on Ben when he gets the ball in the block that quickly from the corner and leave an open corner shooter, Bulldogs see if they can get Case and Crabtree into that corner and let him and Ben just go one-on-one like that. If they're going to leave a shooter open, Kaysen could have a fun night. Out between the circles now for Henderson. Leaves it off for the senior Parsley. Parsley, left side for Bean. Bean skip pass to the right for Otto. Otto wants to attack inside, runs into Brooks and turns it over. Picked off by Wienhoff. Wienhoff bounces it ahead for Schneider. Schneider will go up with the left hand, too strong. Ben is there for the rebound, put back, and give him one more. Ben Brooks with the offensive rebound and the putback, and now a trip to the free throw line as Madison takes a 7-3 lead here. 5 minutes to go in this opening quarter. Brooks at the line and cannot complete the three-point play. Rebound back tapped out. Save from going out of bounds by Cummins and into the hands of Ben. And then we've got a player down, and it's Wienhoff. And I did not see what happened there, but he is down, holding his arm, holding his wrist. And pardon me, that is Miles Schneider. Holding his forearm there and being looked at. Everybody went up in the air to try to get the ball. I saw the ball be tapped out, I believe, by Schneider, and then Brody saved it and into the arms of Ben, but they stopped play as Schneider was down on the ground and in some pain. So we will step aside here with 4:55 to go in this first quarter. Time out on the floor. We'll be back after this on KJAM.
When looking for flowers for someone, or maybe it's a gift to yourself for your home or office, stop by the Floral Shop in Madison. They can help you choose the right flower arrangement. Tell someone they're amazing, pick out something sweet and simple, or just show your love to that special someone with fresh, beautiful flowers from the Floral Shop in Madison. Visit the Floral Shop in Madison online at floralshopmadison.com to see their fresh flowers for all occasions and other great gift ideas.
Well, good news for the Bulldogs. Miles Schneider got up and was moving around on that arm. The way he was holding it first, I was worried he might have broke a wrist or something in there, and they're working on it, but almost just looks like he just landed straight down on it. That's going to be sore for a while, but Ben gets an inbounds pass and gets fouled, and now Brooks will go back to the line. Snyder's stretching things out on the bench, and hopefully will be okay. Foul going to be on Flandreau's Xavier Bean, and he has picked up his third now. And so he, who has had the job of trying to guard Brooks, is going to be checking out. First free throw by Ben is up and good. Xavier Portra coming into the ball game here, a 5'11 junior. One more free throw for Ben Brooks, and that is good. So Ben with the bucket. He ended up with 4 on that possession, and the Bulldogs lead it 9-3. Free throw line for Luke Shepard. Now out for Parsley. Parsley wanted to go back to Shepard, but the passing lane was taken up by Brooks. Shepard has it in the corner with Ben on him. One dribble and then throws it back to Otto. Otto attacks inside. Late closeout by the Bulldogs, and it's going to be a foul. And 2 shots coming up for Micah Otto, the senior, here at the free throw line. Foul's going to be on Nolan Nielsen. He is who replaced Schneider, who remains on the bench grabbing a drink of water here. First free throw down and good for Otto. Makes it a 5-point Madison lead, 9-4 on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Nearly halfway through this first quarter. Second free throw no good. Ben rebounds and then threw it away right to the hands of Parsley. Now Shepard pulls up free throw line and knocks down the jumper. Turnover on Madison leads to an easy 2 for Flandreau, and that lead is down to 3 now for the Bulldogs at 9-6. In the corner left side for Brody Cummins. Cummins for Crabtree. Now Nielsen. Brooks posting up down low. Shepard on him. Double team comes late. He passes out for Veenhoff. A corner three is too strong. And the rebound is tipped around. Nielsen's going to come up with it. Nielsen then passes out for Ben. Brody, corner left side, Crabtree. Back over to Cummins now to reset. Here's Ben attacking to the middle. Back out for Brody. He'll take the three. This one off the mark, no good. Skying in the air. Veenhoff, put back is short. And finally, Parsley rebounds for the Flyers. A lot of looks at it for Madison, but no buckets. Behind the back goes Portria. Portria leaves it off for Shepard. Rejected out of bounds by the freshman Nielsen, and last touched by Luke Shepard. Bulldogs basketball. 3:35 to go in the opening quarter. Madison up 9-6. As Coach White directs traffic, Veenhoff walks it across the timeline to the right side. Now for Brody, top of the key. Left corner, it's Brooks with it. Nolan posting up. They'll reverse to the other side. Now Ben at the top. One dribble to his left and leaves it off for Brody. Wanted to go for Nolan, but nothing there. Ball nearly thrown away. It might be. It's loose. We're going to get a Flandreau turnover. Flandreau coming the other way. Shepard bumping with Veenhoff. Shepard leaves it out behind for Otto now. Back over to Shepard in the corner. Drives and is fouled. Blocking foul. Going to be called on Shane Veenhoff. Schneider checking back in for Madison. Good to see. Miles back in replacing Cummins here. With just under 3 to play in quarter number 1. 3-point Bulldog lead. Parsley to trigger the inbound on the baseline. Spinning around in the middle was Otto. They were looking to go to him. Nothing there. They get it out. Now here's Parsley with it. Parsley, nice feed down low. That is a wide open Cody Kneebone for the layup. Bulldogs come quickly. Ben lost it out of bounds. Oh, last touch by Flandreau, and the official to signal where the ball was going. Just about nailed a cheerleader right in the face. Think she caught a glancing blow, fortunately. Bulldogs will inbound here. Veenhoff. Now to Nolan. Schneider driving baseline. Schneider powers it up, left it short. Tip, rebound out and controlled by Flandreau. Left off for Otto. 1-point Bulldog lead. 6-0 run here by the Flyer. Pardon me, a 5-0 run by Flandreau. Crabtree out. Henry Veenhoff, the freshman, in. With 2:25 to go, quarter number 1. 9-8, Madison leading on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard here of first quarter in Flandreau. Brooks comes to the free throw line, kicks it out for Nolan. Nolan over to Veenhoff, sets a screen for Shane. Shane attacked to the free throw line, then lost it for a moment, got it back to Ben. He'll take a deep three. In and out, no good. Rebound tipped around, and Shepard controls and then gets fouled. Henry got a little overexcited trying to get in there and strip that ball away and commits the foul. That'll be the third on the Bulldogs here in this quarter. One on Veenhoff, one on Nielsen, and one on Henry Veenhoff. And we're going to get another foul on Henry Veenhoff here, I believe. That's going to get Brody Cummins in. He'll replace, that foul's actually on Shane, pardon me. So Shane picks up the foul. That is his second, team's fourth. With 1:56 to go first quarter, Flandreau would shoot free throws on any fouls the rest of the first here as they inbound. Paul Parsley guarded by Cummins, left side for Shepard. Shepard around a screen. Pass intended to go inside, tipped away, stolen by Henry Veenhoff. Veenhoff then lost it, bounce pass for Nolan. Nolan inside off the glass is good for two. Good double clutch there to let Luke Shepard fly by. Nolan puts it in. Bulldogs lead is back to 3. Poitra on the handoff. The left side goes the ball to Henderson back into the game. Now out beyond the arc, Nebo. On the drive. Poitra looking for help. Kicks it outside for Henderson. Now for Parsley. Parsley stepped back. I thought he was going to take that three. He'll give it to Shepard. He'll fire away, no good. Ben rebounds the long rebound. An official goes down. And we play on. Corner three, no good. And rebound to Flandreau. Long pass ahead, nearly too tall, into the arms of Shepard now. Shepard, cross-court pass. Here's a three-ball. Good for Alfie Henderson, and that ties the game at 11 apiece. Ben hands it off to Nielsen. Schneider driving baseline, in trouble, spins around, ball's knocked around, loose and controlled by Flandreau. Bulldogs attacking into a double team here a couple of times on those baseline drives and turned it over. Hand off to Paul Parsley now with about a 2-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock as we end the opening quarter, all tied at 11 apiece. They get it into the hands of Luke Shepard. Shepard back over to Parsley now. Now with 10 on the shot clock. Double screen, he'll go left. Ben hard hedge out. Now he's got to get rid of the ball. Poitras gets hammered by Schneider on the floor. It will not be a three-point attempt. It'll be 2 free throws, though, for the Flandreau Flyers here with 5.5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Schneider on the closeout, just skied in the air. Jonathan Shader going to check in for these final 5 seconds here for Flandreau after the first free throw, which is good. So Shepard checks out. Make sure he doesn't get a foul here in these final few ticks of the clock in this first quarter. Flandreau now with the lead, and the second free throw goes in. The lead is 2 for the Flyers, 5 seconds for the Bulldogs. Ben picks up the ball at half court, attacks inside, kicks it into the corner. Brody, a three for the lead, no! And the first quarter comes to an end. After one, it's Flandreau 13, Madison Bulldogs 11. We're back after a timeout on KJAM.
Touchdown! But wait, are you ready for the real game changer this season?
That's right. Whether you're in the end zone or the weight zone, Anytime Fitness has got your back.
With 24/7 access, state-of-the-art equipment, and a community that's always cheering you on, it's your home field advantage all year long.
Need to tackle that workout before work or maybe blitz through some cardio after the big game? No problem. Anytime Fitness is always open, just like your playbook. So gear up and head over to Anytime Fitness, where champions are made.
Join today and get in the best shape of your life on and off the field.
Go Bulldog!
Trust your farming operation with the locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. With their state-of-the-art facility, Farmers Ag Center offers trusted advice when it comes to fertilizer, seed, and crop protection products. Area producers can expect accurate and timely advice, including efficient delivery and application of products during all seasons. Locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. The leaders in the field, the leaders in customer service, proud to serve area farmers and proud to support area communities. Back here in Flandreau, Madison Bulldogs trail the Flyers 13-11 as we start the second quarter of play. Paul Parsley with the basketball for Flandreau. Leaves it off for Alfie Henderson. Back over to Parsley. Trying to drive on Ben. Lost his footing. Got Ben in the air. Now steps through. No good. Got his own rebound, though. And he'll go to the line and shoot a pair. So Flandreau and Parsley trying to extend a 2-point lead. First free throw is up. Spins out. No good. One more for the senior. And Parsley missed on that one as well. And rebounded by the Bulldogs. Long pass ahead into the corner for Crabtree. Back out for Henry Veenhoff now. Schneider. And they reverse it over to Ben. Ben to Cummins, now between the circles. Schneider again. Brooks trying to post up. Double team comes from behind. Kicks it outside for a Henry Veenhoff three-ball short. Long rebound in the corner. Schneider tracks it down. Schneider on a baseline drive. Kicks it out for Ben. He will take the three. No good. Rebound Henry. No. Put back off the mark. And finally rebounded again by Flandreau. Bulldogs have been crashing the glass but have not been able to find the range. Flyers with the 2-point lead. Parsley missed 2 free throws a moment ago. Working around to Otto. Otto on the drive. Got a little bump from behind by Brody Cummins, and that'll be a foul on the Bulldogs. Shepard checking back into the ball game as Paul Parsley comes out for Flandreau. Foul on Brody was his first. It's the team's second already here in this second quarter with 6:48 to go. Bulldogs already 2 team fouls. Henry Veenhoff out, Shane back in. Speaking of 2 fouls. Ball into the hands of Kneebone and now Otto. Right side for Shepard. Shepard looking to drive on Brooks. Kicks into the corner for Otto. Otto on the drive. Floater with 10 feet out. No good. Offensive rebound. No, we're getting a foul. Kneebone pushing the back on Miles Schneider. And that'll send this basketball the other way. Bulldogs have been stuck on 11 points for a while here. Madison got out to some good offensive rhythm early, but they cannot find a shot, it seems now, here in this Flandreau gym. Top of the key, it's Cummins with it. Outside for Shane. Veenhoff on the drive. Puts it up off glass. Oh, gets the bounce! And he can try for one more. A foul and the hoop for Shane Veenhoff. First bucket of the game for Shane. And it ties the game up at 13. Schrader out, Paul Parsley back in after a very brief rest here for Flandreau. Veenhoff to the line. Trying to complete the three-point play. And he cannot. Second time Madison's had a three-point opportunity. Second time they've missed on the free throw. So Flandreau in a tie ball game brings it up. Shepard. Now top of the key into the hands of Kneebone. On the switch, Brooks is on him. Otto now hands it off for Parsley. Shane will pick him up. Nearly picked his pocket. Parsley trying to drive, cannot get by Veenhoff. Pass nearly taken away by Schneider. Back over to Parsley now with 8 to shoot. Parsley on the drive. Parsley spins, passes off Otto. Jumper is no good. And the rebound controlled by Veenhoff for the Bulldogs. Flandreau got back on defense again quickly. Bulldogs wanted to run but couldn't. Here's Brooks with it. Back over to Shane now between the circles. He holds and lets Madison reset their offense. Bounce pass to the high post. Here's Miles. Backdoor cut. He's looking for Ben. He threw it. Ben gave up on the play. And it's taken up by Flandreau. Flyers. Shepard weaving through traffic. Kicks to the corner for a Henderson three. That's no good. Offensive rebound into the hands of Otto. Now to Parsley. Pulls up left elbow jumper. No. Airballed it, but right into the hands of Kneebone. Maybe you can call it an assist. Kneebone the catch and the shoot. And a timeout by Madison. 2-point lead for the Flyers. 15-13 here with 5:04 to go in the second quarter. We have a timeout on the floor, so we pause as well. Back after this on KJAM.
No more waiting for your car repair. Contact the all-new Automedics Car Care Center in Madison. Jake and his son have taken over the former Rogers service and are bringing 35 years of combined experience to Madison. Automedics Car Care can take care of all your engine repair, oil changes, braking, injection systems, battery, transmission, even exhaust work, and much more. Plus, they're offering 10% off your first service. So contact the Automedics Car Care Center today at 256-6762 or visit them on Facebook. The all-new Automedics Car Care Center in Madison.
Back here in Madison, 15-13 our score on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Back in Flandreau, I should say. From the MDL broadcast booth, it's Flandreau with the 2-point lead on top of the Bulldogs. Madison with the ball. High post Brooks. Works in it from the elbow. Drives baseline. Picks up the dribble. Bounces it off to Shane. In the corner, step back for a three. Got it. Shane Veenhoff with the triple. 5 in the game for Shane now. And the Bulldogs retake the lead at 16-15. Hand off to Poitra. Driving left side, guarded by Crabtree in the corner at Shepard. Shepard lost it right back to Poitra. Gives it back to Shepard. And off the window, Luke Shepard scores it. And a 1-point lead again for Flandreau. Again, Madison wants to run, but there's 1 black jersey, 5 white jerseys on the other end of the court. Ben, left side pass stolen away. Did not see Poitra standing there. Now he's trying to chase him down. And we've got a big collision and a foul. Veenhoff went up trying to block the shot, and he and Poitra collide midair. Shane was about, a shoulder above the rim. Everybody's okay, and 2 shots coming for Flandreau here. 17-16, Flyers lead. And Xavier Poitras will try to put him up by 2 more. First lefty free throw is up and good. Foul on Shane was his 3rd personal, so he is coming out, as is Miles Schneider. The 2 freshmen, Nielsen and Veenhoff, Henry Veenhoff, return. On the floor with Crabtree, Cummins, and Brooks here for Madison. 4:12 to play in the second quarter. One more free throw here for the Flyers. And Poitras hits the heel of the iron on that one. Shepard back tips the offensive rebound. Coach White wanted a foul, did not get the call. Now Parsley attacking on the freshman Nielsen. Gets into the painted area, waits, turns it around, left it short. Nolan rebounds for the Bulldogs. Very patient there, didn't get up in the air. Here's Brooks. Out to Cummins. Brody, Crabtree. And back to Cummins again. A lot of standing here by man. Nobody moving in the black jersey. And then finally, Bulldogs are going to get bailed out by a foul. Henry Veenhoff will inbound on the sideline here. Far sideline for the Bulldogs. We get a fresh shot clock. Down by 2, 18-16. Ball into the corner for Brooks. Brooks pass easily intercepted. Poitras again. He'll go up, lay it up and in. Ben with back-to-back turnovers on just sloppy passes by Madison. Henry. Corner right side for Nielsen. Ben throws a player away and he's going to get a foul. Oh, they're going to go double on Shepard and Brooks. And Brooks is probably a little lucky there that it's going to be a double foul. That could have easily been just a foul or even a technical on Brooks. Brooks is coming out of the game as he'll be replaced by Schneider. Bulldogs basketball as Henry Veenhoff on the bounce pass into Miles. Schneider attacking to the paint, spins, got his defender in the air. Oh, called for the travel. Flandreau, another turnover forced by the Flyers here. 20-16 is the Flandreau lead as they have the basketball. 3:13 to go in the second quarter. Paul Parsley walks this one into the front court. Wants to go right at Brody. Got him into the paint. Spins to the right hand. Cannot finish it. Nielsen rebounds for the Bulldogs. Pass ahead for Schneider. Schneider driving to the rack. Lays it up. Got fouled. And 2 shots coming from Miles Schneider and a foul by Luke Shepard. Shepard will pick up his second personal. And 2 shots here at the line for Schneider. Brooks will come back in after the first free throw, which is up and good. Brooks returns. He replaces Crabtree. One more free throw for Miles, trying to cut the lead back down to 2. And left that one short. Rebound loose on the floor. Now a scrum, and it's going to be Bulldog ball on the jump. Nielsen on the bottom of the pile, forcing that jump ball. Bulldogs will maintain here, get a chance to cut it to 1 or tie the game here, down 3 with 2:52 to play in the second quarter. Henry Veenhoff to inbound. Lobs it out high for Schneider. Miles. Left side for Brooks. Nielsen post up now. Works it one-on-one. Gets into the paint. Passes out for Henry. Into the corner. Here's Schneider for 3. Too strong. Rebound high in the air. Tipped by Nolan. Loose and out of bounds. Last touch by the Bulldogs. Cody Kneebone back in for Flandreau as Henderson checks out. 2:36 to play here in the second quarter. Madison down 3, 20-17 on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. And we've got a whistle, maybe a little water, a little wet spot on the floor out there. And Rick Weber out with the towel trying to take care of things. So after a brief pause, we're ready to go. 5 team fouls on the Flyers, 4 on Madison, so both teams in the bonus here for these final 2.5 minutes of the first half. Paul Parsley off for Shepard, wanted to give and go, that wasn't there. Goes to Otto in the corner for 3, no good. Brody with the rebound for the Bulldogs. Cummins into the front court, drives free throw line, pulls it up and cannot hit. Maybe rushed that shot a little bit. I think he thought he was going to get called for a travel, and then he fouled Parsley trying to get the rebound, and that's going to walk us down to the other end. 2 shots for Paul Parsley. Foul on Brody will be his second personal, team's 5th. And so Parsley to shoot 2. First free throw up and good. First point of the game for Paul Parsley. Makes it a 4-point Flandreau lead. Matches their biggest of the game. Second free throw does not bounce in, and we got a foul on the rebound attempt by Micah Otto. So now that'll walk down to the other side. And now Nolan Nielsen will step to the line and shoot 2. Nielsen. First free throw is up and no good. Been a lot of missed free throws on both ends tonight. Alfie Henderson back in, replacing Kneebone. One more for Nielsen. And he missed on them both, but Ben is going to secure the rebound, and then he got fouled. And so now Ben will go to the line. A lot of free throws here in about 4 seconds of game time. So far, only 1 make. Ben will get 2 here. Fouls on Paul Parsley. First Brooks free throw, no good. All right, so in 3 to 4 seconds of game time, these teams have now combined for 3 fouls and are now 1 of 6 from the free throw line as Ben missed them both. Madison missed all 4. Here comes Flandreau up by 4, 21-17. Poitras is a game-high 5 on the handoff, Paul Parsley. Parsley gets to the paint, kicks it outside Otto. Back to Poitras now. He drives, finds a lane. Layup is good. 7 off the bench for Xavier Poitras. Bulldogs come the other way. Here's Henry attacking baseline. Tried a dangerous bounce pass. We're going to get a kicked ball. Where's this going? I think it's staying here. Bulldogs are going to catch a break. That was going to be a fast break going the other way, but a kicked ball called on Flandreau. So Madison gets to keep it here with 1:42 to go in the second quarter. Down by 6, 23-17. They'll put 29 on the shot clock. And Bulldogs will inbound to Nolan. Working around Cummins. Now back to Schneider. Schneider on the attack. Leaves it off for Nielsen. Nielsen, couple of dribbles. Turns, kicks it outside for Henry. Bulldogs reset with 15 on the shot clock. Around a Brooks screen. Veenhoff to the elbow. Gives it off for Ben. Takes the quick shoot. 3 and knocks it down. Ben Brooks with the triple. He's got 7 now. Matches for the game high. And it's a 3-point Flandreau lead, 23-20. Into the front court comes Shepard. Poitras, now Parsley. Gave it up, got it right back. Parsley on the attack. Gets Nielsen in the air and gets fouled. 2 shots coming up. Paul Parsley here for Flandreau. Foul, I believe, on Nolan, but they never put it up on the board. Free throw no good by Parsley, who is now 1 of 5 from the free throw line. One more free throw coming up for the senior guard. And that one good. Makes it a 4-point Flandreau advantage as we hit the 1-minute mark in the second quarter. Brody in the corner for Miles. Schneider trying to attack from there. Gets into the paint, kicks it outside for Cummins. Now out for Ben. Ben, one-on-one, gets to the free throw line, backs his way in, turns the fade-around jumper. Cannot hit as it rolls off the front of the rim, and Parsley controls. Waits for his teammates to recover, and now feeds it off to Poitras. Poitras attacks, get back over to Parsley. Parsley wants to get to the paint, lowers the shoulder, pushes Schneider out of the way, no whistle, and converts for two, and the lead is 6 now. Biggest of the ball game for the Flyers. Bounce pass Wienhoff. Wienhoff, this is Henry on the attack. Shot no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Flandreau ball. Just a tick over 21 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 26-20. Flandreau Flyers with the lead. Shepard off for Otto. They'll hold for the last shot here. Leaves it back to Luke Shepard now, guarded by Brooks. Shepard for Parsley. Parsley on the attack. Parsley kicks outside. This is Otto for a three. Got it. And that's how the first half ends. A three-pointer puts the Flyers up 9, 29-20. Flandreau on the Farmers Egg Center's scoreboard. We are at halftime here in Flandreau. Let's take a timeout. We'll be back with some stats and scores from other games around the area next. Your Bulldog Halftime Show on KJAM.
Heartland Energy is your local public power provider, delivering wholesale energy along with a variety of services to the City of Madison and surrounding areas. Heartland partners with the City of Madison to offer rebates for the purchase of efficient electric appliances and equipment. We also offer incentives and low-interest financing options for new or expanding businesses. Delivering power with a purpose, Heartland Energy is your trusted partner for reliable energy solutions. Learn more at heartlandenergy.com.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Tyler Weedy. Let's work together to help make sure your finances meet your unique needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Call us at 605-256-3550 to schedule an appointment.
What's your big picture?
To keep our main streets thriving.
If business success is in your big picture, First Bank & Trust simplifies banking so you can stay focused on what matters most. Find out how at bankeasy.com.
Hi, I'm Laura from Kinsley Funeral Home. My brother Andy and I are always here to help you make final decisions and arrangements for your loved ones no matter where you live. We have facilities in Salem, Hartford, Madison, and can provide services in Sioux Falls at Heritage Funeral Home. At Kinsley Funeral Home, we are always here to help guide you and explain the process so you and your family can make confident and informed decisions. Call Kinsley Funeral Home and let us help you with your funeral arrangements or explain the benefits of pre-planning. Kinsley Funeral Home, offering caring, compassionate services to Madison and the surrounding area.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local, independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Call Kundert Williams in Madison today at 256-6608.
Welcome back to Flandreau. It's the Flyers with a 29-20 lead here at halftime over the Madison boys. Madison came out, executed the plan, I think, early on offense. Got a nice look on the first possession for a three from Brody that went down. Really attacked inside to Ben. They were going to guard him with a smaller defender and then come on the double team, and that smaller defender was starter Xavier Bean, who picked up 3 fouls in the first quarter. But then Madison just got a little loose with the basketball. Saw a lot of turnovers, and we saw some great play getting into passing lanes by Xavier Poitras, who really would just wreak some havoc out there. He's the one that came off the bench when Bean got in trouble. Then they made the switch, put Shepard on Ben. Ben really wasn't able to attack for the post, all of his success has come from outside or driving. And Poitras, meanwhile, has been picking off passes, leading to open layups on the other side, finding some seams on offense. He's got 7 to lead the way for the Flyers. Brooks was 7 for the Madison Bulldogs. Alfie Henderson with 6 points for Flandreau and a couple of threes in that first half as well. Turnovers, it's been an issue for the Madison boys. Even in some of the wins this year, the turnovers have been kind of a consistent problem. That's certainly been the case here. At times, it just seems like there's no ball movement. Madison will kind of stand around and wait for somebody to make a play, and nobody coming to the ball or cutting to the basket. When they're moving, you see good things happen. Now, to Flandreau's credit, you could tell one of the things Madison wanted to do right away tonight was to get out and run. Some of the first times that Flandreau missed, the Bulldogs were trying to sprint to the other end and get a little transition going. But Flandreau does a phenomenal job of getting back. I mean, they are not crashing the glass. If they're firing a shot from inside, you got 4 white jerseys headed back the other way. They have not let Madison get out and run. There were a couple of times where the Bulldogs tried. Shane in particular was pushing the tempo, and he looked up, and it was 1 black jersey, his 4 teammates on the other side of the half-court line, and he's staring 4 or 5 white jerseys in the face and just had to retreat. So credit the Flyers with the hustle that they're showing on defense. Madison, on the flip side, had a lot of looks, a lot of offensive rebounds, just couldn't get baskets to go down. And also left some points out there, 7 missed free throws for the Bulldogs in the first half as they trail it by 9, 29-20. Taking a look at some other scores from around the area tonight. High school boys basketball. McCook Central Montrose leads Sioux Valley 15-9. Elkton Lake Benton boys at halftime leading Arlington 30-14 tonight. Also, Sioux Falls Lutheran started the second quarter. They have a 1-point lead over the Chester boys, 17-16 tonight. In girls basketball this evening, Freeman Academy beat Flandreau Indian School 49-15 tonight. Coleman Egan girls picked up a win over Garrettson 45-37. Del Rapids St. Mary in the third quarter is leading the ORR girls 55-33 this evening. St. Thomas More beat the West Central girls. Low-scoring affair there in Hartford tonight. St. Thomas More a 29-22 victory in that one. And here in Flandreau, it's the Flandreau boys with a 9-point lead on the Bulldogs, 29-20 at halftime. Some good news for Madison, though. The third quarter's coming up. It's been one of the best quarters for the Bulldogs this season. Their ability to especially close third quarters has been a pretty consistent theme so far this season. Let's see if they can continue that as the Bulldogs come back out from the locker room. Was an injury scare in that first quarter, a little while on the floor for Miles Schneider, but he played extensive minutes and played well again, his usual, just kind of hustling and active self after that fall that he had in the first quarter. 29-20, Flandreau on top. We'll take another timeout. Start of the third quarter coming up next on KJAM.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL, it's where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Today's housing market can move quickly. And that's why First Premier Bank has developed a streamlined mortgage process to move your financing through the system as efficiently as possible. From our convenient online application to the day you close, our mortgage bankers are committed to providing personal and responsive service. We want to make your home happen by making the mortgage process as easy as possible. Apply online at firstpremier.com/home. First Premier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Madison Regional Health is dedicated to keeping you in the game. Our expert team of physicians or physical therapists can treat your strains, sprains, or any injury that has you sidelined. Madison Regional Health also brings top orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine specialists to Madison every week. Get back to your favorite activities with the help of the specialists and staff at Madison Regional Health.
This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer.
Are you craving a taste sensation that'll knock your socks off? Stop into the all-new Go-Go Burritos in Madison. Check out Go-Go Burritos dinner specials like a torta and tots for $11.99 every Wednesday, a family meal special every Thursday night, and buy 3 tacos, get 1 free every Friday night. There's options for everyone, so bring the family for a weeknight special at Go-Go Burritos in Madison.
When looking for flowers for someone, or maybe it's a gift to yourself for your home or office, stop by the Floral Shop in Madison. They can help you choose the right flower arrangement. Tell someone they're amazing, pick out something sweet and simple, or just show your love to that special someone with fresh, beautiful flowers from the Floral Shop in Madison. Visit the Floral Shop in Madison online at floralshopmadison.com to see their fresh flowers for all occasions and other great gift ideas.
Welcome back to Flandreau in the MDL broadcast booth. I'm Matt Gross here on Dakota's Best AM 1390. Those of you joining us on our video stream, amazingmadison.com tonight. 29-20, Flandreau has the lead. They will have the basketball to start quarter number 3. Xavier Bean back out on the floor. He was limited due to foul trouble most of that first half. Paul Parsley, Micah Otto, Alfie Henderson, Luke Shepard for the Flyers. Bulldog comes back out with their starting 5. Schneider, Cummins, Crabtree, Veenhoff, and Brooks. And Flandreau with the basketball. We are underway, third quarter. Paul Parsley wanted to drive. Nice hard show out by Schneider that time to cut him off. Now Shepard on the attack. Shepard got fouled in 2 shots. Coming up for Luke Shepard here from the free throw line. Free throw up and good. Foul, by the way, was on Brody Cummins. That was his 3rd personal. Stays on the floor out there, but needs to be careful now. One more free throw coming up. That one no good by Shepard. It makes it a 10-point lead, though, for the Flyers, 30-20. Shane Veenhoff has a screen, rejects it, drives baseline. Ooh, got fouled by Otto. Little hand check foul by Micah Otto there. Bulldogs will inbound. Shane to throw it in. Bounce into Miles. They'll get it into the hands of Brooks around a screen. Brooks now on the attack. Lost his footing. Ball's loose on the floor. He's able to get it over to Crabtree. Now to Cummins for 3. No good. And the rebound run down by Henderson for the Flyers. Long pass ahead, Parsley. Ben got back, though, to defend. Outside for Shepard. Shepard wanted to drive and was cut off by Schneider. Feeds it off for Otto. Now down in the corner, Shepard will fire it up from about 18 feet and knock down the jumper. 12-point Flyer lead. 4-0 run for the Flyers, or 3-0 run, I should say, to start this third quarter. Step back 3 is airballed by Veenhoff. Pass ahead. Wide open. Otto lays it up and in. And a good screen that time by Xavier Bean to set him up into the block. Ben kicks into the corner. Crabtree, first 3-point attempt, no good. And rebounded by Parsley for the Flyers. They're up 14 now as they push tempo into the front court. Inside Shepard. Shepard, blocking foul, and give him one more. Luke Shepard. Cummins tried to take the charge, gets called for the block instead. 4th foul on Brody as he checks out. Shane Veenhoff, or pardon me, that's 4 on Shane, not Brody. 4 on Veenhoff. So he takes a seat, and Henry checks into the game here with 6:36 to go in the third quarter. And now Luke Shepard at the line, shooting the free throw. It's up and good. An 8-0 run to start the third here for the Flyers. They lead at 37-20. Ben and the Bulldogs trying to stop that. Brooks battles his way to the elbow, turns it around, too strong, rebounded by Shepard for the Flyers. Shepard into the front court, hands it off for Parsley. Parsley to the elbow right side, now to Otto. Otto steps into the paint, left-handed shot is blocked out of bounds by Schneider. Stays here with Flandreau. 6:13 to go, or less than 2 minutes into the third quarter and an 8-0 run in that time by Flandreau. Catch and shoot. Shepard got it. Fading away from 15. He's got 2 more. And it's a 19-point lead for Flandreau, 39-20 on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Schneider just inside the arc on the corner right side, drives baseline, reverse layup. No good, but we got a whistle, and Schneider will go to the line to shoot a pair. 2 free throws coming for Miles Schneider. First free throw up and good. First points of the third quarter here for the Bulldogs, and stops a 10-0 Flyer run. One more from the line for Miles, and he misses on that one. The Bulldogs continue to struggle from the line. Parsley rebounds here for Flandreau, up 39-21. Early third quarter. Parsley trying to drive on Brooks, is turned away. Now picks up his dribble. Brooks swatting at the basketball. Otto takes it and retreats beyond the arc. Back over to Parsley. Now around a Bean screen. Tries to go back. He's battling his way in on Vienhoff. Gets inside, kicks it out. For Otto, a 3. No good. And rebounded by Cummins. No, stolen away. Shepard. Oh, can't hit the reverse. And then a rebound and a foul. A foul's going to be on Xavier Bean, and he'll pick up his 4th. And so he goes to the bench, and Cody Kneebone checking in for the Flyers here. 5:24 to go third quarter, and a timeout taken by Coach White and the Bulldogs. 5:24 to play in the third. 39-21. Flandreau leads. And we're back after this break on KJAM.
Today, you have more choices than ever in how you buy insurance. Don't make the 1-800 mistake when it comes to your peace of mind. Call Brian at King Insurance, your independent insurance agent for all your insurance needs. Trust Brian at King Insurance to provide the coverage you need at competitive prices and the service you need when you need it. King Insurance provides safe, sound, and secure insurance protection. The King Insurance Agency in Madison, located just west of the courthouse. Their local, trusted choice independent insurance agency. Peace of mind when you need it the most.
Touchdown! But wait, are you ready for the real game changer this season?
That's right. Whether you're in the end zone or the weight zone, Anytime Fitness has got your back.
With 24/7 access, state-of-the-art equipment, and a community that's always cheering you on, it's your home field advantage all year long.
Need to tackle that workout before work or maybe blitz through some cardio after the big game? No problem. Anytime Fitness is always open, just like your playbook. So gear up and head over to Anytime Fitness, where champions are made.
Join today and get in the best shape of your life on and off the field.
Go Bulldogs!
Back after the Madison timeout, 39-21. Flandreau leads the Bulldogs. Madison, Brooks between the circles. Off for Brody, corner right side. Crabtree lobs it inside, finds Vienhoff, and fouled by Micah Otto. Thought he had a clean block, and instead he will send Henry to the line to shoot 2. Foul on Otto. He picks up his 4th. Free throw by Vienhoff is good. So Otto comes out. Now Xavier Poitra into the ball game. So 2 players for Flandreau on the bench with 4. 1 on the bench for Madison with 4. That's Shane Vienhoff. Henry at the line. Trying to hit the second free throw. Cannot. Rebounded by the Flyers. Bulldogs still struggling, under 50% from the free throw line tonight. Paul Parsley. Right side for Poitra. Poitra rifles a pass through. Now little touch outside into Kneebone. Henderson now for Shepard. Back to Henderson in the corner. Henderson drives. Kicks for Luke. Shepard trying to battle on Schneider. Can't move him off the spot, so he kicks it out to Parsley. Parsley to the free throw line. Now a deep Henderson 3. No good. Rebound by Cummins for the Bulldogs. Throws it ahead to Brooks with tempo into the front court. Cross-court pass is intercepted. Knocked away. Now they get it to the corner for Schneider. Schneider on the attack. Schneider will be fouled, and Schneider to the line. Shooting a pair here for the Bulldogs. Another foul on Flandreau. That's their 5th of the quarter with 4:26 to play yet. So Madison should get some more free throws here. Just got to make them. Schneider, first one is up, no good. Nope. Might have spoke too soon, but it did eventually bounce out. Bulldogs down 39-22. Second Schneider free throw rattles home. And 39-23. Flyers, Shepard, off for Parsley. Parsley spinning his way to the high post. Pulls up his dribble, off for Poitras. Poitras wants to get it out, gets it to Parsley for three, no good. Rebound tipped and controlled by Henry. Henry volleying half pass ahead. Schneider tried to go behind his back, lost it, and taken away by Flandreau. Shepard for Poitras, back to Luke Shepard now. Guarded by Schneider. Crosses over, Miles stays right with him, pulled the chair a little bit, but Shepard stayed with it, got a shot up, no good, and rebounded by Cummins for the Bulldogs. Schneider's pass intended for Brooks in the corner is knocked out of bounds, and it will stay here with the Bulldogs. Nolan Nielsen in as Schneider checking out for Madison. Nielsen to inbound. Left side, Crabtree. Just one shot attempt so far tonight. Here's Brooks. Brooks attacks, pulls it up from the elbow left side, knocks it down. Two more for Brooks. 39-25 here. Bulldogs were down 9 at the start of the third, but they're now showing a little life after getting down 39-20, now 39-25, and a timeout by the Flyers. 3:18 to play here in the third. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back after this on KJAM.
Trust your farming operation with the locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. With their state-of-the-art facility, Farmers Ag Center offers trusted advice when it comes to fertilizer, seed, and crop protection products. Area producers can expect accurate and timely advice, including efficient delivery and application of products during all seasons. Locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. The leaders in the field, the leaders in customer service, proud to serve area farmers and proud to support area communities.
No more waiting for your car repair. Contact the all-new Automedics Car Care Center in Madison. Jake and his son have taken over the former Rogers service and are bringing 35 years of combined experience to Madison. Automedics Car Care can take care of all your engine repair, oil changes, braking, injection systems, battery, transmission, even exhaust work, and much more. Plus, they're offering 10% off your first service. So contact the Automedics Car Care Center today at 256-6762 or visit them on Facebook, the all-new Automedics Car Care Center in Madison. Out of the timeout, Flandreau basketball on the attack. Ball rejected by Nielsen, and he blocked it off of Shepard and out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog basketball. Nolan's been a bright spot in a game. The Bulldogs are down 39-25 and trying to battle back here with 3 minutes to go in this third quarter. Nielsen, left side for Brooks. Goes down for Veenhoff in the post. Henry, good pass. Brody got fouled. And a chance for Brody Cummins to earn it here from the free throw line. Again, the Bulldogs have left a lot of meat on the bone here from the line tonight. Foul on Luke Shepard is his third personal. Cummins' free throw is good. One more coming up for the Bulldog Junior. That one too strong. Bulldogs again 1 of 2 from the line. Better than the first half where they were, 0 of 0 most of the times. Poitras with it. Veenhoff trying to take it out of his hands. He gives it away to Parsley now, guarded by Brody. Right side Poitras. Now for Shepard. Being patient here, they work it to Parsley. Parsley drives baseline, turns around, and scores it through 2 Bulldogs and off the window. 41-26 Flyers. Cummins quickly into the front court, now out for Nolan. Nielsen finds Crabtree. Back out to Nolan, top of the key. Cummins bends straight away. Now he drives into the paint, rises from about 12 feet. Can't get the roll, and the rebound to the Flyers. Cummins trying to take it away, but Poitras controls. Crossing the timeline is Parsley, and Parsley's going to get called for 10. He was slowly walking it up the floor, and he gets called for a 10-second violation. The Bulldogs will get a freebie here. Crabtree out. Miles Schneider back in for the Bulldogs. Down 41-26, 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. I'd love to find a way just to get it to 10 before we start the fourth. Just get a little bit of a chip away. Here's Nielsen in the corner. Top of the key, Brooks. Cummins and now Schneider. Schneider attacks into the paint. Great spin, and Miles lays it in. 2 more for Schneider. He's got 7, just behind Brooks, who has a team-high 9 here for the Bulldogs. Ball into the hands of Parsley. Parsley drives, got into the paint, knocked away by Vinoff, stays with it. He'll be fouled by Cummins. Oh, and he got it to go! Brody laying on his shoulder, and Parsley powers it up and off the glass and has a chance for a 3-point play. Brody picks up his 4th. Crabtree will check back in. And Parsley to the line. 8 points of the game for Paul Parsley. 12 for Luke Shepard. And Parsley from the line knocks it down. 44-28, what was a 9-point lead. Now has ballooned to 16. Schneider to Brooks. Nielsen in the block. Brooks attacks, got around everybody and lays it in. 2 more for Ben, 44-30. Poitras with it between the circles, hands it off to Parsley. Parsley passes for Shepard, who's got a game-high 12. Only he and Brooks in double figures. Wants to attack on Schneider. Gets into the paint. Bulldogs want to travel. He stays with the pivot. Bounces for Poitras. Poitras gets defenders in the air. Leaves it off. Right side lay-in for Kneebone, and it's good. Brooks quickly into the front court. Leaves it off for Schneider. Schneider attacks. Baseline. Score! No! Thought that one was going down, but he got fouled. And 2 shots coming up from the free throw line for Miles Schneider, who's going to feel this one in the morning. He has been to the ground a lot tonight. You can tell he is tired, he is sore, and he is going to the line to shoot 2, trying to cut a 16-point lead down to 14 here if he can hit them both. First free throw by Schneider is good. Now 8 in the ball game for Miles. 46-31, Flandreau. 1 more from the line. That one's short and rebounded by Parsley. Bulldogs continue in this second half to go 1 of 2 from the line. Shepard beyond the arc right side. Jab step, trying to see if he can get Schneider to bite. Gave it up briefly, gets it right back. 3-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock as we count down the final 20 seconds of the third quarter. Now 10 to shoot with Parsley. Screen coming to his left and right. He'll take the double high screen to the right side. Guarded by Schneider. Leaves it off for Kneebone. Got it back. Parsley a 3-ball. No good off the back of the iron. Ben rebounds with 3 seconds. He thought that was the buzzer for the quarter. Bulldogs had some time, but they can't get a shot off. And the third quarter comes to an end. 46-31 is the score as we go to the fourth. Back after this on KJAM.
Heartland Energy is your local public power provider, delivering wholesale energy along with a variety of services to the City of Madison and surrounding areas. Heartland partners with the City of Madison to offer rebates for the purchase of efficient electric appliances and equipment. We also offer incentives and low-interest financing options for new or expanding businesses. Delivering power with a purpose, Heartland Energy is your trusted partner for reliable energy solutions. Learn more at heartlandenergy.com.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Tyler Weedy. Let's work together to help make sure your finances meet your unique needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Call us at 605-256-3550 to schedule an appointment.
Bulldogs had their work cut out for them, down 46-31 as we start the fourth quarter here from the MDL broadcast booth. I'm Mac Rose. Ben Brooks on the floor for the Bulldogs. Into the post he goes for Henry Veenhoff. Great pass to Shane, who was wide open on the left side, and he lays it in for two. And it's now a 13-point Flandreau lead, 46-33. Micah Otto, 4 fouls back into the ball game. Now Shepard, top of the key. With his game-high 12, he drives, gets into the paint. Bulldogs want to travel again. Shot is up, no. He got his own rebound, and then he's hacked by Miles Schneider. At least that's what Miles says, and the official will agree. And it'll be 2 shots coming up for Luke Shepard here from the free throw line. First free throw up and no good off the back of the iron. Both teams have clanked away from the line tonight. Something about the cold maybe this evening. It's sunk through into the gym. One more for Shepard. And that one will drop through, and he will check out. Paul Parsley comes in to replace him. Shepard out with 13 points. And it's a 47-33 Flandreau lead. Bulldogs with 7.5 minutes to go in this ball game. Veenhoff over for Brooks. They'll go to the post for Henry. Henry tries a reverse layup and puts it through. Spun around the defender in the block. Assisted on the last bucket. Scores on this one. And it's 47-45 now. Parsley attacks. Spins at the block. Leaves it off wide open inside. Bulldogs just keep leaving their feet. And it'll be a foul on Jonathan Schrader. Bulldogs jumping way in the air trying to get these blocks. Flanders just pump faking inside, and they'll go to the line all night. Got to be more disciplined on defense. First free throw up and good. 48-35. Even saw it in a three-point closeout. Madison got way up in the air trying to block one early today and collided with a shooter about 2 feet beyond the arc. Second free throw is no good. Rebounded by Brooks. Hands off to Shane Veenhoff now. Around the screen. Shane wants to attack inside. Kicks to the corner. Miles Schneider for a three. No good. Bulldogs have not found the range on those corner threes, so the ball goes out of bounds. Flandreau basketball. Shepard quickly checks back in here for the Flyers. With 6:46 to go, he got about a minute maybe on the bench. And he and Parsley walk this one up here. Xavier Bean. Pass inside Shepard, then back outside for Henderson. And back to Shepard again. Bean now. Dribble to his right, hands it off for Shepard. Back to Bean on the wing, 12 to shoot. Hand off Parsley. Parsley outside Bean, now to Shepard. Shepard attacks inside, lost it, going up, out of bounds. Last touch by the Bulldogs, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Both sides are incensed by that call. I think Madison thought it was out on Flandreau. Flandreau thought it was a foul. Flandreau will inbound, 5 to shoot. Shepard has it, Schneider on him. Steps back into the corner for a deep two, no good. Shepard might have got a hand on it. Pass ahead, Veenhoff. Veenhoff slows up and now dribbles it back out to run the offense. Crabtree inside for Schneider. Schneider spins, baseline, tough angle to score. He got right under the basket. He was able to get a shot up, but it rolls off the iron, no good. And Parsley rebounds here for the Flyers. Bulldogs down 13, 48-35 on the Farmers Egg Center scoreboard. 5:47 to play here in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs trying to avoid their second straight loss. Bean leaves it off for Parsley. Attacking from the left side, spins to the paint, kicks into the corner for Shepard, eyes the three, takes the three, drains the three. Big shot for Luke Shepard. Puts the lead back to 51-35. Brooks for Veenhoff. Lob inside for Schneider. Schneider pump fakes, get one man to clear, and then we're going to get a timeout. I think Coach White was trying to call a timeout when he thought Schneider was tied up down low, and then Schneider got out of it, and the official granted the timeout. Coach White saying he wasn't trying to take it. But he's going to get it, and it'll wipe away what would have been a Miles Schneider basket. In the meantime, timeout on the floor, 5:18 to go here in the fourth quarter, 51-35. Bulldogs trail Flandreau. We're back after this break on KJAM.
What's your big picture?
To fix my fixer-upper.
If a great home is in your big picture, First Bank and Trust can help you navigate with local mortgage experts who make it easy. Find out how at bankeasy.com.
Hi, I'm Laura from Kinsley Funeral Home. My brother Andy and I are always here to help you make final decisions and arrangements for your loved ones no matter where you live. We have facilities in Salem, Hartford, Madison, and can provide services in Sioux Falls at Heritage Funeral Home. At Kinsley Funeral Home, we are always here to help guide you and explain the process so you and your family can make confident and informed decisions. Call Kinsley Funeral Home and let us help you with your funeral arrangements or explain the benefits of pre-planning. Kinsley Funeral Home, offering caring, compassionate services to Madison and the surrounding area.
Well, off the inbound following the timeout, Miles Schneider gets fouled. And that foul coming before he could get a shot attempt up. It will be the fifth on Micah Otto, who fouls out. With 5:15 to go here in the fourth quarter, Bulldogs will inbound. Schneider. Pass outside for Henry Veenhoff, now to Crabtree. And then away for Brooks. Brooks attacks the double team, lost it, got it back, rises from 10 feet, shot is short. Rebounded by Flandreau. 5 minutes to go. Flyers lead it. Oh, Ben takes it away. Ben will go up, two-handed flush. 51-37 after the Brooks steal there. Flandreau dribbles into the front court. Ben now at 13 tonight. And timeout by Flandreau as trapped was Poitra by the Bulldogs that time. 4:39 to go. Bulldogs down 51-37. Timeout taken by the Flyers. We're back in 30 seconds on KJAM.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local, independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Call Kundert Williams in Madison today at 256-6608.
Welcome back to the MDL broadcast booth. Madison Bulldogs had the lead for most of the first quarter again tonight. Got down by 9 at halftime. Flandreau opened it up to a 20-point lead. 22, I believe it was actually at one point in that third quarter. Bulldogs now trail 51-37. Flandreau into the corner. Poitra. Poitra outside, finds Shepard. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Now over to Parsley. Parsley for Poitra. Driving and scoring. He has been hot off the bench now at 9 here for the Flyers. Schneider coming the other way. Schneider on the attack. Got fouled in 2 shots. No, wave away the basket. Say the foul came before the shot attempt. It'll be Bulldogs ball on the baseline. Brooks will trigger the inbound here. Into the corner for Nielsen. Now into the hands of Brooks. Off the wing right side. They clear out for him. He drives inside the free throw line. Kicks it on for Cummins. Sets a screen. Brody tries to hand it back to Ben. Ball swatted away for a moment. Now Ben spins. Steps back. Takes the three. No good. High rebound. Tipped by Schneider, but into the hands of the Flyers. Here's Parsley. Parsley fouled by Brooks. 3:49 to go here in this one now, and Flandreau up 53-37, 16-point lead for the Flyers. It has been double digits almost the entire second half. They started with a 9-point lead, then went on that 6-0 run to open the quarter. Right side, Shepard. Trying to drive on Schneider. Gets to the free throw line, almost lost his footing. Feeds away to Parsley. Paul still with the basket. Gets into the paint. And then kicked it out. Resets beyond the arc. Schneider goes for the steal. Parsley now on the drive. Parsley tries to kick to the corner. Brody is there to take it away. Then ball's knocked loose. Still loose. Picked up by the Flyers. Parsley to Shepard. Shepard, a three. Dagger, no, won't go down. And Vienhoff rebounds for the Bulldogs. Shane sprints ahead, then hesitates. Now attacks. Tries to fade away. Great shot that went down, but they'll wave it off. They won't give him the bucket. Bulldog basketball on the baseline. Now they've been consistent. No continuation tonight. If that ball's not going up when you get fouled, you're not shooting. But that would have been a pretty sweet three-point play. Vienhoff to inbound. Shane into Henry. Henry working from the corner. Tries to drive now, gets it to the elbow, out for Cummins. Now to Brooks. Brooks rises just inside the free throw line, knocks it down, and he'll get a foul as well. And a chance for one more here for Ben Brooks. Ben now with 15 tonight. And a chance for one more here from the free throw line, and this one's good. 16 now for Ben, and a timeout by Madison. 2:56 to play. Bulldogs now down 13, 53-40. Back after this on KJAM.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Back here in Flandreau from the MDL broadcast booth. The Flyers have a 13-point lead on top of the Bulldogs, 53-40. And we have 2:56 remaining in our ball game. Madison will be off until next Thursday. Thursday next week, they'll be home against Del Rapids, and then Friday on the road against Sioux Falls Christian 1 week from tonight. Madison girls are in Beersford on Tuesday. So we'll have that one, then the Thursday boys game, and then the Friday doubleheader for you. Parsley inbounds it. Gets it into Petra. And nearly tripped up. In fact, he is tripped up. It'll be a foul. Vienhoff wanted to travel. Foul will be the call. And it's going to be on Shane. And I believe that's going to be his 5th. Foul on Shane Vienhoff, and he fouls out. Coach White trying to say there was another official that was trying to call travel. And instead they call the foul on Shane, and so that is his 5th, and that's going to get Sims up off the bench here for the Bulldogs. So Vienhoff fouls out with 7, and his evening is done. That foul on Madison was the 4th, so now both teams will be in the bonus on the next fouls. Bulldogs defending well on the inbound, and before a 5-second call, Flandreau will take a timeout. 2:51 to go in the game, 13-point Flandreau lead. Back after this on KJAM.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local, independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Call Kundert Williams in Madison today at 256-6608.
Madison boys trying to avoid their 2nd consecutive loss after falling to Vermilion on Tuesday. Down 13 here with under 3 to play. 2:51 on the clock, and Flandreau has the basketball as we come out of the timeout. Bounce pass is loose and picked up by the Flyers. With it is Poitra. Now after Shepard. Tied with a game high with 16. He drives to the block and then spins out. 25 seconds to shoot here. Now to Poitra. Almost got tied up. Leaves it off for Parsley. Parsley drives baseline. Looking for help. Throws it off the hip of Henry Veenhoff and out of bounds. Flandreau now with 16 to shoot. Inbound to Shepard, corner on the left side, guarded by Schneider. Shepard on the attack, gets to the free throw line, kicks it out, Poitra. Poitra lost it, got it back. Now he's going to get tied up, and it'll stay here with Flandreau. They will have 7 seconds on the shot clock. Paul Parsley will inbound. You got to keep your eye on Luke Shepard now. Shepard goes out of the corner. They'll launch it high in the air for Poitra. Gets it back to Parsley with 5 seconds. Parsley leans in on Brooks, and Ben blocked the shot. Now Ben trying to push tempo into the front court. Brooks crosses over, gets inside, fades it away from 12 feet. Shot is short, and the rebound is Shepard for the Flyers. As we approach the 2-minute mark here in this ballgame, Ben trying to tie up Poitra. Passes out of it to Parsley. Parsley down low, bounce pass up for Henderson, no, and a whistle. We got a foul on Madison. And 2 shots coming up for Alfie Henderson. Flandreau has not been to the free throw line much here in this second half. Bulldogs have had a lot of trips to the line. They've gone 1 of 2 on almost every single one of them. First Henderson free throw is no good. I don't have those full stats up here, but free throws are not going to look pretty at the end of this one for either team. Flandreau, though, still leads it by 13. .157 to play. One more free throw coming up for Henderson, and he makes that one, makes it a 14-point Flandreau lead, 54-40, with under 2 to go. Brooks outside for Cummins. Cummins leaves it off for Schneider. Schneider sees his opening, drives inside, and gets fouled again. And 2 more shots coming for Miles Schneider from the free throw line. 8 points today for Schneider. And 2 shots for the Madison junior. First free throw up and no good. Luke Shepard had briefly checked out. Now he's back in. Playing with 4 fouls and a game-high 16 points. Second Schneider free throw. Off the heel of the iron, no good. Henry fought for the rebound but couldn't pull it in. Parsley controls, and then a reach-in foul by Miles. And that'll send Paul Parsley to the free throw line to shoot a pair. 14-point lead with 1:42 to go. Crabtree's going to come back in for Madison. That foul was on Miles, his 4th. First Paul Parsley free throw was no good. If you took the over on 24 free throws tonight, I think you're good. If you took the under on 8 makes, I think you're good. One more Parsley free throw coming. That one sinks through. And Bulldogs now down by 15, 55-40. Brooks on the drive, gets into the paint, puts it up, rolls in, and he gets fouled. And a chance for Ben to cut 3 points into this deficit here, if he can complete the 3-point play. Brooks up to 18 now. That foul was on Cody Kneebone, his 2nd. Ben trying to complete the 3-point play, and does. That one touches every inch of the iron and drops through. Makes it a 12-point game now, 55-43. Pass ahead for the Flyers. Nearly then stripped away by Schneider, but controlled by Flandreau. Parsley with it at the top of the key, 1:25 to go. On the crossover, oh, Schneider thought he had a steal, but it's a foul instead. And Schneider is fouled out. And Crabtree will come back in. 2nd Bulldog player to foul out, 3rd player overall tonight. Parsley to the line to shoot a pair. Minute 20 to go here. Flandreau has led the entirety of the second half, and almost all of that by double digits, save for the first few seconds of the third quarter. First free throw good by Parsley. (56-43), and the second free throw missed, so that remains the score here on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Ben rebound for the Bulldogs. Ben into the front court. Bounce pass wide open. Sims down low. Late closeout. Parsley swatted that ball away. For Poitra, now ahead for the Flyers, looking for Henderson. Henderson tied up, and a jump ball will go to Madison. But just 62 seconds to go, and the Bulldogs down 13. Veenhoff. Oh, no, almost threw it away. Ben's going to pick it up. Ben kicks outside. Henry for a three. No good. Rebound to Flandreau. Pass ahead. Poitra. Poitra will lay it up left hand and in. And that's the final nail. Bulldogs then turn it over on the inbound. And Flandreau is on their way to the win. 58-43. They can run almost all the clock down here on this possession. 20 on the shot clock, 35 on the game clock now. Poitra fouled by Henry Veenhoff. And that'll be two shots for the Flyers, who are going to send the Bulldogs to their fourth loss of the season, their second in a row. 2 wins to start the year for Madison, followed by 2 consecutive losses, then 3 wins, and now it'll be 2 straight. And the road does not get easier. Dell Rapids and Sioux Falls Christian next week. That always tough back-to-back. Next free throw by Poitra is good. He knocks them both home. He's got 13 off the bench tonight. Brooks takes a 3 quickly in transition, banks it in. And makes the lead 14 now. Shot clock is off. Madison, a little pressure coming up on it. Don't think they're going to foul here. As Shepard will hold, and the final seconds will tick away. Final score on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard, it's Flanders 60 and the Madison Bulldogs 46. Flandreau with the win here over Madison tonight. We'll take a timeout. Your Bulldog postgame show coming up next on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com.
Today's housing market can move quickly. And that's why First Premier Bank has developed a streamlined mortgage process to move your financing through the system as efficiently as possible. From our convenient online application to the day you close, our mortgage bankers are committed to providing personal and responsive service. We want to make your home happen by making the mortgage process as easy as possible. Apply online at firstpremier.com/home. First Premier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Madison Regional Health is dedicated to keeping you in the game. Our expert team of physicians or physical therapists can treat your strain, sprains, or any injury that has you sidelined. Madison Regional Health also brings top orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine specialists to Madison every week. Get back to your favorite activities with the help of the specialists and staff at Madison Regional Health.
This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer.
Are you craving a taste sensation that'll knock your socks off? Stop into the all-new Go-Go Burritos in Madison. Check out Go-Go Burritos dinner specials like a torta and tots for $11.99 every Wednesday, a family meal special every Thursday night, and buy 3 tacos, get 1 free every Friday night. There's options for everyone, so bring the family for a weeknight special at Go-Go Burritos in Madison.
Welcome back. Final time here in Flandreau. Your final score, it's the Flyers with a 60-46 win over the Madison Bulldogs here on a Friday night. Madison, slow start to this one, just 20 points in the opening half. The offense never really got going. And Flandreau uses a big run at the start of the third quarter. Three-pointer right before the end of the second quarter. Turned a 6-point lead into a 9-point lead. They moved that quickly up to a 24-point lead early in the third quarter. Bulldogs never got it back to single digits as they fall by 14 tonight, 60-46. 16 in the game for Luke Shepard, 13 off the bench for Xavier Poitra for the Flandreau Flyers tonight. Paul Parsley had a great game with 9. Micah Otto had 6. Alfie Henderson was 6, scoring up and down for the Flyers tonight. For Madison, Shane Vienoff had 7 before fouling out. Miles Schneider with 8 tonight. Ben Brooks finished with 22. Bulldogs, again, left a lot of points out there at the free throw line, although you can say the same about Flandreau tonight. Just, turnovers in bad spots led to easy runs and some easy transition buckets for the Flyers. And Madison was forced to work really hard to find offense tonight by a really aggressive and fast Flandreau team. And fast teams have posed a problem for the Bulldogs this year. Madison wants to get out and run, but when other teams beat them back, they've kind of struggled to find that offense. You look at games where they were the faster team and were able to move up and down the court. Games like Dubrook, they put up a lot of offense. But where they can't, where teams get after them, get back, set up a defense, hound the guards out beyond the arc, it can lead to some early turnovers, and that's what happened here tonight. Flandreau picks up the win, 60-46. Next up for Bulldogs, Madison boys will be at home Thursday. They will take on Del Rapids. We'll have that one for you here on AM 1390, and then the doubleheader on Friday against Sioux Falls Christian as well. That's in Sioux Falls. Next broadcast is Tuesday. Madison girls will be in Beersford to take on the Watchdogs in a game that starts at 7:30 here on KJAM. And then just a reminder, tomorrow, I know it's going to be cold out, but Madison gymnasts are going to be at home hosting the Linda Cullignan Invite tomorrow at the Madison High School gym. Good luck to the Bulldog gymnasts tomorrow. So until Tuesday, for everyone at KJM Sports, I'm Matt Gross. Thank you for joining us tonight, and have a great rest of your Friday evening.